The United Order. By Ogden Kraut. But it is not given that one man should possess that which is above another, wherefore the world lieth in sin. D&C 49:20. For if ye are not equal in earthly things, ye cannot be equal in obtaining heavenly things. D&C 78:6. Brethren and sisters, think of these things, and as the Spirit of the Almighty was in your hearts when you received the laying on of hands and the baptism of the Holy Spirit, bearing testimony that the gospel of Jesus Christ was true, seek with all your hearts, and know, by the same Spirit, that the establishment of the United Order is another step towards the triumph of that great and glorious work for which we are continually laboring, namely the dawning of the millennium, and the commencement of the reign of Christ on the earth. George A. Smith, J.D. 17:62. September 1983. Preface. Nations and empires, like waves of the sea, rise and then fall. As one is swept away, another follows in its wake. Always at the peak of wealth and power, nations collapse through the lust and love of riches. Any nation or any individual, abandoning righteous principles to acquire or use wealth, will ultimately suffer calamity. The lust for gold will tarnish its beauty, and men with unclean hearts will surely spoil its purpose. They, like Esau of old, can lose an eternal inheritance for a mess of temporal pottage. The fabulous wealth and glory of Solomon is gone. The power of ancient Rome stands in ruins. The majesty of Greece is only a dim reflection, and the beautiful temples of ancient America are empty. All of these tragedies clearly depict the collapse of magnificent empires that failed because of their misuse of wealth. From ancient scriptures and in the records of our own time, can be found many examples of men who struggled to build a heavenly society. However, only a few ever achieved any measure of success. Until men learn to live by the golden rule rather than to rule with gold, their talents, their industry, their riches and their culture will fail. Men must learn to bend their will, to love their neighbors as themselves, or their society will remain sick and decadent. Thousands of books have been written on the methods of financing, investing and the acquisition of monetary success, but very few have ever been written on the Lord's plan for making men happy and wealthy. This is one of them. The author.